long story short, flat earthers don't get to choose what they think the globe model is. The globe model has a definition. It has a shape, it has a geometry. They might not believe that the earth itself is that shape, but the model is for certain that shape. When you take that model and you put structures on that model, other models of structures, like this causeway, for example, you can then determine what the predictions of a particular observation will be. It's a model, so it's not going to be exactly the same in reality, because obviously this causeway isn't exactly the same. It's not built exactly like the real world causeway. It's not meant to. It's meant to be a rough approximation of what you expect to see. This is a rough approximation of what you would expect to see if you went to the 15th floor of the Marriott and took a photograph of the causeway. So then when you actually go to the 15th floor of the Marriott and you take a picture, and that picture looks like the model, then what you have just done is validated that model. The only model that we know of that actually predicts this observation is the globe model. The globe model does not predict the curving horizon in 800 meters, which is what we just determined a second ago using Google Earth. Google Earth, here is a windmill right here. You zoom out and you go up here a couple miles, there's also a water tower right here. These lines are line of sight from the Marriott. So then we can measure this distance here, which is about 200 meters. And then we can compare that to what we see on this photograph here. And then we can compare that to the full frame of the photograph. And we determine that the photograph is about 800 meters. So less than a kilometer wide is that horizon cutting off and obstructing the shoreline over there. That is less than 800 meters. You're not going to see curvature with your eyes or with a camera in a 0.8 degree field of view, 800 meters, you're not going to see it. You shouldn't even expect to see it. The model makes predictions. These observations validate it. End of story. Flat Earth is burning in embers and crying about it. You cannot look at this image and with a sane mind say it's not curving. This is the prediction of the globe. This is the observation. It's very clear. There's no mirroring. There's no atmospheric effects going on. There it is. That's the curve of the Earth. Get over it. Time to grow up. Move on to chemtrails. Something else. It's over.
Flat earthers use the word perspective. They say, the reason that things disappear from your view is because they move too far away from you for your visual acuity to be able to make them out. They would use shots like these, either staring down a hallway or some long corridor, or in this case, beneath the lane of the Atchafalaya Basin Bridge. Their arguments go like this. When we use our senses and look at the world, we can see that the water is flat, and that scenes like these show that lines stay straight and do not curve. Therefore, the Earth is flat. But these arguments fail to consider the scale of the Earth. Just as you need a microscope to see small things, you can use a telephoto lens to see large things that are far away. For example, New Orleans can be seen from Mandeville as it's obstructed by the horizon. With curvature like this clearly visible, Flat Earth gurus had to scramble with ad hoc explanations. Flat Earth gurus out was to claim that there was no curvature and that the obstruction was caused by some magical phenomenon called convergence. This is now known as Flerspective. The Flerspective argument can be defeated by finding structures that demonstrate the curvature of the Earth as it moves away from the observer. The causeway, for example, clearly demonstrates such curvature. Also, from the South Shore, both the curvature of the causeway and the obstruction of the Marriott by the horizon can be seen in the same frame. But what about those long hallways? Well, with the telephoto lens, even the long hallways are shown to curve. So the next time your favorite Flat Earth minion uses the word perspective, just know he really means Flerspective.
Oh hi, it's me again. I'm back to the land of the living, my friend. You have slept for quite some time.
I'm back. Boo.